Yo, all praises to our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Welcome to the Radical for Christ and Coaster channel. Yeah, introduced myself to y'all the other day, just in case this is y'all first time watching this video. I am Rambo. That's my nickname. That's not my government name, so they've been calling me Rambo ever since I've been playing high school football. So, yeah. So I decided to, while the kids out playing and, enjoying themselves, and I decided to make a post-reaction video of, ArieForceOne. It has been literally 2 days since I've been there. Wanted to do this video yesterday though, but never got a chance to do it. Was so busy with trying to catch up with work and stuff. And if you're an independent contractor, you know how sometimes your schedule is very random. But anyways, yeah. My reaction to riding ArieForceOne as my first credit on this channel, and riding it 16 times. It wasn't 16 times. I think the most that I rode that ride in a row was probably 4 times. After about 4 or 5 times on that ride, like I said, I'm a big guy. I'm about 6 feet, 230, 225. Look, man, the restraints is so daggone tight on your thighs and shit. I still got bruises on my shin. Not necessarily from the restraints itself, but when you go down to that, the series of bunny hops and you hit that daggone brake, man, that brake sucks. That's the only downside I can say about that ride. But overall, if the opportunity presented itself for me to ride that ride again 16 more times today, will I take that opportunity? Hell yeah. Hell yes, I will take that opportunity. And I'll be honest with you, man, if I didn't have nothing going on today, if I was just bored and just didn't have, I would put gas in the car and head back to Fun Spot, and I would have rode that thing probably 26 times. Okay, that ride is so freaking awesome, guys. I mean, I'm not gonna make this channel all about ArieForceOne. I'm not finna do that, but just by how impressive that ride was, I was extremely impressed of how strong that ride was, how awesome that ride was. And I'm still like in awe of this roller coaster. So yeah, I'm actually planning on heading back to Fun Spot later on this year. So to finish my reaction, there's 3 things I want to talk about with ArieForceOne. Okay, there are 3 elements of that roller coaster that I love the best. I'm gonna start with my least favorite to my best favorite. Okay, my least favorite part of that roller coaster, I would have to say the stall after the Raven Trust Dive. If you never rode that roller coaster, and if you look at that Raven Trust Dive, you would think that would probably be one of the strongest elements of that ride, but it's really not. It's actually, to be honest with you, you can pretty much consider that as like a, I don't know, maybe an inward bank turn, possibly. If anything, that Raven Trust turn just basically just keep the speed and the momentum of the ride going. But leading up to my third least favorite part of the ride is when you come up off the little small bunny hill after you do the Raven Thrust Dive. Then you go on the I think they call it the 0G stall, when you just going upside down underneath the first drop hill. I think that was awesome. You get a little sensation of flow to air time on that part right there. And it's pretty, I actually really was impressed with that. I thought that was a really, really good creation of RMC after the Raven Trust died, then you get a little airtime out that bunny hill, and then you just go over upside down on the zero stall. I just thought that was pretty cool. Okay, camera tripping. And my second, well, I guess you could say second favorite part of that ride is I love that part when you come down off the outward bank, and then you go down, and then you hit the little airtime hill, and then you just go over the second hill and just drop down and go into the I think they called it the arcade roll, you know, or the 0G roll. That right there was a very great design by RMC. How you just able just to, you know, you already out your seat, right? You already have a sensation of airtime, but when you go over that second hill and drop down and go into that 0G roll, the whole time you're out your seat. The whole time you're out your seat. And I just thought that was just one of the most strongest part of that ride. And my first and my favorite part is the awkward bank. Man, I love that awkward bank coming off that zero, off that the stall, coming off the stall, and then going down and going into that awkward bank. Dude, that to me is the favorite. That's my favorite part of that ride, man. That alone right there, that alone to me, that part of that ride alone to me is worth me driving another 2 hours to Atlanta and riding that thing over and over and over and over and over again. So yeah, I'm gonna give ArieForceOne a break. If you hadn't check out some of my YouTube short of POV of the front and back row. Look, also too, let me go ahead and say this while it's on my mind. I apologize about the quality of the video. It's obviously that I did it on my cell phone, but the majority of it on my cell phone. I forgot to edit the frames on there to a 16.9. So if you're watching it on your living room, if you're watching on the computer, you know, you can get the full screen rather than that, just that, you know, that rectangle, you know, screen. So I apologize about that. Oh, and also, by the way, I'm planning on updating the camera. The PVO on the roller coaster was done by a cheap knockoff GoPro. It's a really just a cheap GoPro camera that I got off Amazon just to get myself started. I'm not impressed with that camera, I'm gonna be honest with you, but I had to use it because I wanted to, you know, give y'all something to look at, you know. But yeah, guys, okay, just keep sticking with me, man. I'm gonna upgrade, okay? Actually plan on buying a actual more of a quality camera probably within the next 2-3 weeks. So okay, so I apologize about the quality of the first video, but I hope you still enjoy it. Please still like and subscribe. We got more things coming. So okay, the next segment of this video, okay, what are the plans moving forward? The plans moving forward, since I'm considering 2024 season 1, this is going to be a very short season because obviously I started in the middle of the summer, where, you know, probably after the month of August, that's when, you know, theme parks are going to actually start, you know, shutting down, and they going to start adding some of their fall attractions. But anyways, my next trip will be Six Flags over Georgia. Okay, now I'm planning on going to Six Flags over Georgia next weekend. Now, and they're saying that right now is a 50-50 because my schedule for next week is extremely crazy. I'm hoping I can get all my jobs did so it don't float into that Saturday. If it does, I'm just going to hit it up next weekend. But as of now, I'm about 60% confident that I'll be at Six Flags next week. 40% not confident I won't be there. So I should be there, but I will update y'all. So that is the very next plan moving forward. The next, now the parks that I'm planning on visiting as of 2024, we're going to hit up Six Flags over Georgia, Carowinds over there in Charlotte, North Carolina, and Busch Gardens in Tampa Bay. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I think that's the best I can do for the remaining. Oh man, I thought somebody was running up on me, man. Lord, I thought somebody was running up on me, man. I was gonna have to put that pew pew on them, but anyways, yeah, I believe for the remaining time that I have for season 1, I think I can be able to only squeeze 3 parks: Six Flags over Georgia, Carowinds at North Carolina, and Busch Gardens in Tampa Bay. And hopefully about the time that I get to that Carowinds vlog, hopefully I'll have like a real actual GoPro to give you quality content, to give you quality POVs on the roller coaster if it's allowed. So Six Flags, next stop Six Flags, after that Carowinds, and after that Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. So that's the plans moving forward. Look, some of, you know, I only got about maybe 10, 11 subscribers. Look, if you want to support me, if you want to donate to this channel, to improve the quality of the content, to improve my travel expenses, because I can drive to Six Flags. Six Flags is a 2-hour drive for me. I can drive to Charlotte, North Carolina. That's a 5-hour drive for me. And Tampa Bay, I'm gonna have to fly down there and get a rental car, and I'll probably kick there for a couple of days. I'm definitely gonna kick it for a couple of days in North Carolina. I'm gonna actually do 2 days at Carowinds and 2 days at Busch Gardens. So if you want to support, all the information in the description or the pinned comments or whatever it'll be at, you'll see it. Just look for it. We'll be there if you want to support. You know, I appreciate it, and God bless you. So that is the end of the video. As I continue to walk, I'm basically just walking around in circles because I'm trying to stay in the shade, because that part of the park over there is hot. This part of the park is cool, so trying to stay in the cool spot. So yeah, thank y'all for the people that's been subscribing to my channel. Thank you for the comments, thank you for the likes. Even the people that watched, you know, my content, and you know, you decided not to sub, or you decided not to like forever. Hey, I thank God for y'all guys too. So yeah, we're gonna have so much fun on this channel, man. I'm so excited. You know, I'm so excited to hit up these theme parks. I'm so excited to hit up different places. Not only we gonna hit up theme parks, we're gonna hit up beaches, we're gonna hit up resorts, we're gonna do a lot of fun stuff. So, you know, and and you know, Lord willing, you'll probably get a chance to see my kids with me from time to time. So yeah, man, I'm gonna wrap this thing up because I'm about a little bit over 13 minutes. I didn't want this video to be no more than maybe about, I don't know, 7 to 6 minutes long. So I'm gonna get my kids and we finna get out this hot sun and we finna shut it down. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more, and yeah, stay prayed up and go ride roller coasters, baby.